Hi, Muchismo Eugene. Welcome to another video from Exit Strategy. Please like, subscribe, share. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Pass it on if you believe someone else will benefit from it. I'd appreciate that. Let's talk about the narcissist mechanics, auto mechanics, and all their riff raff and flemflamming. Now, guys, I don't take my cars to mechanics per se, other than an inspection or something major, which I haven't had to do in a long time. Things such as brakes, oil changes, and different things like that I do myself. And I understand that most people with their busy day-to-day life either don't have the time, or a lot of people just don't they don't venture to do it because there's just something that they just don't feel capable of doing, or they just don't want to leave anything to the chance. So they would rather do it through a mechanic. That way the mechanic can warranty it, and if something fails or goes wrong, then it falls on the responsibility of that mechanic. That being said, auto mechanics are like doctors of sorts, because if you look at the parallel, when you go to see the doctor and his insight, a lot of patients are heavily reliant on it. But in 2025, and even before, years before, with the World Wide Web, I often encourage people to investigate, Google, and a lot of people would tell you when you are really all about Googling things, you'll hear people, and I've had this happen to me several times, because this is a part of the matrix too. Not to say that you should hang your hat on Google, but Google seems to be superb when you want just a little more insight as to what your hunch is or your intuition is. And so this is why I do Google a lot. And a lot of people fail to do this, and they'll go straightway to this mechanic or to this doctor with this ailment or this problem with their car in the blind. So I'd encourage you guys just to Google what your car is experiencing. You don't have to be a mechanic. You can Google, my car is making a squeaking noise when I turn right. It doesn't do it when I turn left. You can speak that to Google. And what you do a process of elimination. You know why I rely on Google so heavily? Google is what awakened me to narcissistic personality disorder, if you didn't know. Yep, that's right. I've said this a million times on my channel and in several videos. After I was gaslit, saw the black eyes and different things, I stormed out of the house because I knew this narcissist was trying to get me to physically assault them. Got me and my children. We sat in the car, and I'm sitting there. Where the hell am I going? I'm leaving my own house, leaving the narcissist to do whatever the hell they do. So I Googled what makes a person not show true remorse, and here I am 5 years later, awakened in a way never to fall asleep again. Now, I've been tried to be had by a few narcissists post awakening, and a lot of us have, and a lot of us will still continue to. Now, going back to point, Google is something I rely on in a very practical, straightforward way. So the riff raff and the flemflamming of auto mechanics, when you're heavily relying on their insight and expertise, they will sell you anything that you're up for or open to. And the reason why I want to talk about this video about mechanics and narcissist flemflams and riff-raff games they play, overcharging and different things, you're in a vulnerable state if you've come out of a relationship with a narcissist. And a lot of times you will run right head first into more narcissists. This is your vibration being at such a low state. You need your car. You need your car because your car is a means of transportation to and fro. Whether it's to pick the kids up, to take the kids to school, to go to and from work, you're heavily reliant and dependent on your car. So, this is a state or a point in your life where you are open to help open to assistance, and your car's been running bad, it's broke down, it's like 1 foot in the grave as a result of the narcissist driving the hell out of it, not getting the oil change, different things like that. You were religious about these things before you met the narcissist. They would drive your car or whatever else you loaned to them in the ground. So now you're at a point where narcissist is gone. You're trying to recoup and recover and rebuild. And so what you do, you go to a mechanic and you're in a vulnerable state. A narcissist mechanic sees this. They can look in your eyes. I've told you before, they read your expression, they read your vibration, they read everything about you. And so what they do is they capitalize on this. And this is just a heads up video, guys, because I don't want you guys to be taken in by seemingly someone that is in the field of helping and assisting you in a way of mechanics, repairmen. And this can go a million different ways. Whether your heating and air conditioning is not working in your house or in your car, anything that deals with service persons coming either in your house or servicing your car. They'll steal stuff out of your car too, by the way. They're kleptos. They'll steal something out of your car that you knew was in there when you took it to the mechanic, and they would lie over the phone. They would lie in your face, and there's just no real way to protect yourself against all of these things. But I'm just trying to let you know, clean your car out. Anything personal or possessions or something, I would just leave that at home before I go to the mechanic too. That's a good thing to do. Just don't become laxed in your day-to-day life where it regards human interaction. In this case, taking your possessions, your car, to a place of service and either leaving it or unattended, and you're in the next room, you're in another space and they have your car in the garage. Even ask and inquire the mechanic to let